Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft episode where today I will be building a sheep farm for all that delicious wool. Well, I don't think you should taste it, but it might taste good. I don't know. And I will be creating a storage cabin like I've got down over here, except it's going to be bigger. Maybe not as good as this one I've lost my hint of building in the last few weeks. I don't know why, but I'm hoping it'll come back. But the storage system up on the hill is going to have, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times the amount of chests in here, so I'm really hoping I don't run out. And that's excluding the fact that I can put shulker boxes in them. But those are going to be the overall plans for this episode. Maybe if I get some beds, I could go netherite mining. I don't know if I'll have enough beds by that point. But enough talking, let's get into the actual video contents. I've already gathered all of the resources for the sheep farm here and here. It's very annoying shears and minecarts with hoppers don't stack. I had to use 2 shulker boxes for this, and it's just annoying. I'm gonna put it right down here, and it's gonna be some white wool, some black wool, maybe some blue, yellow, different colored, so that I can kind of mark out what I want to build in the future over here a bit better, color grade everything, and just to make it more organized. All right, I'm thinking right along here is going to be where I'm going to put it, or right along here. I don't know yet. I think along here might actually work better in the future because I'll kind of make a connected factory. Building it's going to be the extremely easy part though. And getting the sheep, a little annoying, but I got some leads here to help me out. Now, the unfortunate thing is I don't have all the dyes, so I'm going to have to do that after I get done building this, but I'll worry about that later. Enough talking on to this building time lapse, except most of it's probably not going to be building and getting sheep. Alright guys, and I am back, and as you can see, I have constructed the sheep farm. Every single thing is working. We're getting all different kinds of wool from white all the way to blue. We got 7 different colors here for color coding reasons, of course, and to make some beds for netherite mining. The farm is pretty efficient. The only thing is I'm worried about these shears running out after like a long time, but they haven't taken much durability, so I guess it won't be too long until I have to restock this again. It's not like shears are super expensive anyways. I think there is going to be enough wool within all of these so that we can go netherite mining later in this episode. There's more than enough white and black wool in here. Well, there's not too much blue wool and stuff like that as I put those sheeps in last. But I think it's going to be enough, and I already got all the wood set out for it. So anyways, on to the next order of business. With that being a new storage hut, which is going to go here, I think. I'm going to have to clear the area out a little bit. It's not as flat as I would want it. I'm thinking probably removing maybe actually down to here, maybe even lower. Maybe down all the way down to this level. It's not super big. I can't remember the dimensions of it. It was like 10 by 14 or something like that. So it's not very big. I don't need a lot of space for it. But I haven't quite gathered all of the resources for it. I know I'm going to need quite a bit of, or a little bit of dark oak and some spruce. I don't think that's enough spruce, but I will also be using light matica to build this house. I already created it in creative and now I just got a blueprint of it saved. So I would highly recommend anybody to get light matica. It helps a lot with building and other stuff like that, as you can make a build in creative, copy it over, and then just kind of follow the outline that they have in survival. It's very, very nice, and I wish I would have done it on this house here, but I didn't because of the fool I am. Alright guys, and these are all the materials that we'll be using for the build, including some spruce stripped logs here, but I didn't want to grab another shulker box. I felt like it'd be pointless fitting but 4 extra stacks of blocks in this much space. It just wouldn't make any sense, but this is everything. It's not too much. Mainly just this stripped spruce logs and stuff like that, but and the 60 chests, those were expensive. The build isn't too big, so it shouldn't take me too long, but I've said that before in the past, and I've had a hard time. I'm looking at you, house. But onto the building time lapse. It'll probably take me an hour or so, but it'll be a minute for you guys. So you have it lucky, trust me. Alright, see you guys in a minute. Alright, and we are back. I'm liking the look of it. I think I actually like it better than my actual house. I have mixed emotions on you, man. I don't know what I did, but something ain't right. But you, oh yes, you're looking fine. And this should be more than enough chest storage for a long time. It's something like 60 chests or something like that. I would do the math to how many slots you get from that, but I'm not going to. I'm too lazy for that. But yeah, I'm really liking the look of it. I even added some texturing like on the roof and even on the sides here. I'm not a big fan of texturing and stuff like that, but I decided to give a shot here and it ended up going fairly well. It's a bit of a smaller build, so it's a little hard to put some extra detail in there, but I think it turned out well for how small it is. Now it's time to check how good my sheep farm has been doing. Oh yeah, that's a lot of wool. And that's just for the white wool too. What about the black wool? Oh, there's some there. Oh, a lot of orange wool. I think this will be more than enough wool for us to go netherite mining. Now, I don't know how much this will get us. I might take the black wool too, just in case. So I don't think I'm going to use the white and black wool as much as the other wools. That looks like about enough. Alright, and that looks like more than enough beds. That's like 74 beds, or 75 beds, I think. I think that will get us plenty of netherite to upgrade all of my gear. But I might fill up that last shulker box just to be sure. So I'm probably going to use red wool for that. Alright, but that looks like more than enough beds to get me going. I'm going to have it in my nether portal now. It's all the way down here. Alright, and I made it down here. Let's get a little nest. I don't know, workshop set up here to put all of our spare blocks in. Alright, now that I'm all set up, I will see you guys after this explosive time lapse. See what I did there? That maybe wasn't a very funny joke. See you guys after this time lapse. we are back from Nether. Got a good amount of ancient debris. I think this will get us 8 bars, so I can do all my armor and then all these tools. I just gotta leave one of these tools out. I'm thinking the shovel. I don't use as much as these other ones. I really like to look at that storage cabin, how it's right there next to this house, even from this far away. It looks so much better than this thing. I don't know, the roof just throws me off for whatever reason. Well, as it turns out, I have completely forgotten that the smithing upgrade templates can only be found in Bastion Remnants. I thought you could craft those, not just only duplicate them. So, looks like I'm going to a Bastion to get one. Yay. Ah, finally found one. Let's hope it actually has one in it. I think they're guaranteed, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh my, it's one of the big treasure rooms. Ah! Die. Die. And there we are. Ooh. Oh. Well, that's very unfortunate, isn't it now? Also taking all this gold, too, because why not? That's all I really wanted, so now I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Alright, actually found my way back, so that's nice. You often get lost in Nether quite easily. Alright, and we are back. Hopefully I never have to do that again. I don't like exploring in the Nether. It makes me scared. I don't know. I feel like the end's more scary though. The void is quite endless. Alright, so we've got 8 bars. That means I'm gonna need 8 of these. Alright, let's do this. Helmet, leggings, boots, chest plate, sword, pickaxe, and axe. I really like the look of Nether armor. I know a lot of people don't, but I actually think it looks better than diamond. But that's gonna do it for today's episode, guys. I had a lot of fun building the sheep farm and building that house over there. I actually had a lot of fun building that house. I think it turned out great. And netherite farming, I really liked it too, although there's way too many lava pools that you run into. That was the only annoying part. And the fact that I'm just one netherite scrap away from upgrading my shovel. But that's it for today, guys. I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.